Why do we act the way we do? This question, seemingly simple, has captivated thinkers for centuries. Human behavior, a complex tapestry of thoughts, emotions and actions, remains one of the most intriguing mysteries. Understanding ourselves and others is a journey into the depths of our minds. It's about exploring the forces that drive us, the biases that cloud our judgment, and the connections that bind us. This exploration isn't just for academics in ivory towers, it's for everyone. Grasping the fundamentals of human behavior empowers us. We can build stronger relationships, navigate social situations with more awareness, and even make better decisions. In the following sections, we'll embark on this journey together. We'll delve into the core principles of psychology that govern our actions and interactions. We'll uncover the hidden mechanisms behind our thoughts and feelings. Our goal is simple: to shed light on the human experience. By understanding the forces that shape us, we can better understand ourselves and the world around us. Imagine a child taking its first steps. This moment, filled with excitement and anticipation, is a milestone in the journey of human development. This simple act, a triumph of coordination and will, is more than just a physical achievement. It represents the culmination of countless factors working together in harmony. It also embodies a fundamental truth about human behavior. It's a product of nature and nurture. These two forces are constantly interacting, shaping who we are and who we become. Our genes, passed down through generations, provide a blueprint for our physical and mental development. They carry the instructions that guide the formation of our bodies and brains. They influence our temperament, our predispositions and our potential. For instance, some of us may be naturally inclined towards certain talents or behaviors due to our genetic makeup. But genes don't tell the whole story. They set the stage, but the environment in which we grow up plays an equally crucial role in shaping us. Our environment, from the moment we're born, is a rich tapestry of experiences that influence our development. The places we live, the people we interact with, and the events we witness all leave their mark on us. From the moment we're born, we're immersed in a sea of experiences. These early interactions, whether with family members or the broader community, are foundational to our growth. Our families, our cultures, our interactions with others, all these factors shape who we are. They provide the context in which our genetic potentials are either nurtured or stifled. Think of identical twins separated at birth. Despite sharing the same genetic makeup, their life experiences can lead them to develop vastly different personalities and paths. They share the same genetic makeup, yet their life experiences can lead them to develop vastly different personalities and paths. This phenomenon underscores the profound impact of nurture. This highlights the power of nurture. The environments we grow up in, the relationships we form, and the experiences we have all play a significant role in shaping our identities. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, constantly rewiring themselves in response to the world around us. This plasticity allows us to learn, grow, and change throughout our lives. Therefore, human behavior isn't a fixed entity determined solely by our genes. It's a dynamic interplay between nature and nurture, a continuous dance between our genetic potentials and our life experiences. It's a dynamic interplay between nature and nurture. This interaction is what makes each of us unique, a blend of inherited traits and personal experiences. Understanding this interplay is key to unraveling the complexities of human actions and motivations. By appreciating the roles of both nature and nurture, we can better understand ourselves and others, fostering empathy and insight into the human condition. Emotions, often seen as irrational and messy, are actually essential to our survival and well-being. They are not just fleeting states of mind, but are deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. Emotions influence our thoughts, behaviors, and even our physical health. They are the silent forces that drive us to act, react, and interact with the world around us. They serve as internal compasses, guiding our decisions and shaping our interactions. Whether we are aware of it or not, our emotions play a pivotal role in every choice we make. From the simplest decisions like what to eat for breakfast to the most complex ones like choosing a career path, emotions are always at play. They help us navigate through life's challenges and opportunities, providing us with the motivation and direction we need. Fear alerts us to danger. Joy strengthens social bonds. These basic emotions have evolved over millions of years to help us survive and thrive. Fear, for instance, triggers the fight or flight response, preparing our bodies to either confront or escape from threats. Joy, on the other hand, releases feel-good chemicals in our brains, fostering connections and cooperation with others. Anger fuels our drive to overcome obstacles. It can be a powerful motivator, pushing us to stand up for ourselves and others, to fight for what we believe in, and to make changes in our lives and the world around us. While often seen as a negative emotion, anger can also be a force for positive change when channeled constructively. These feelings, far from being random, arise from intricate processes in our brains. Our brains are incredibly complex organs with billions of neurons communicating with each other through electrical and chemical signals. These neural networks are responsible for generating and regulating our emotions, ensuring that we respond appropriately to different situations. When we encounter a stimulus, our sensory organs send signals to the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within the brain. The amygdala is part of the limbic system, which is involved in processing emotions and memories. It acts as an early warning system, quickly assessing the emotional significance of incoming information and triggering appropriate responses. The amygdala acts as a threat detector, rapidly processing information and triggering a cascade of physiological responses. These responses include the release of stress hormones, increased heart rate, and heightened alertness, all of which prepare us to deal with potential threats. This rapid processing is crucial for our survival, allowing us to react quickly to danger. But emotions aren't just about gut reactions. They also involve complex cognitive processes that help us interpret and understand our experiences. Our brains constantly evaluate and re-evaluate situations, taking into account past experiences, current context, and future implications. This ongoing assessment helps us make sense of our emotions and guides our actions accordingly. The prefrontal cortex, the seat of higher-level thinking, also plays a crucial role in regulating our emotional responses. It helps us plan, reason, and make decisions, taking into account both emotional and rational considerations. By integrating information from different parts of the brain, the prefrontal cortex enables us to respond to situations in a balanced and adaptive manner. It helps us interpret situations, assess potential consequences, and choose appropriate actions. This ability to think ahead and consider the long-term effects of our actions is a key aspect of emotional intelligence. It allows us to manage our emotions effectively, avoid impulsive decisions, and navigate complex social interactions with greater ease. This interplay between the emotional and rational parts of our brain highlights the importance of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of our own emotions, understanding how they influence our thoughts and behaviors, and being able to manage them in a healthy and constructive way. It also involves recognizing and empathizing with the emotions of others, which is essential for building strong and positive relationships. Being able to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, is crucial for navigating the complexities of human relationships and making sound decisions. Emotional intelligence helps us communicate more effectively, resolve conflicts, and build trust and cooperation. It is a vital skill that enhances our personal and professional lives, contributing to our overall well-being and success. Our minds are powerful tools, capable of incredible feats of reasoning and problem-solving. They allow us to navigate the complexities of life, make decisions, and solve problems that range from the mundane to the extraordinary. Yet they're also susceptible to systematic errors in thinking known as cognitive biases. These biases can subtly influence our thoughts and actions, often without us even realizing it. These mental shortcuts, while often helpful in simplifying our complex world, can lead to distorted perceptions and flawed judgments. They act as filters through which we interpret information, sometimes leading us astray. One common bias is confirmation bias. This is the tendency to search for, interpret, and remember information in a way that confirms our preconceptions. We tend to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring or downplaying evidence that contradicts them. This can be particularly evident in how we consume news and information, often leading to echo chambers where our views are constantly reinforced. This can lead us to make decisions based on incomplete or inaccurate information, reinforcing our preconceived notions. Over time, this can create a skewed perception of reality, where we only see what we want to see. Another pervasive bias is the anchoring effect. This bias occurs when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive, even if it's irrelevant or misleading. This occurs when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive, even if it's irrelevant or misleading. For instance, in a negotiation, the initial offer can set the tone for the entire discussion, anchoring our expectations and influencing the final outcome. For example, in a negotiation, the first offer made often serves as an anchor, influencing subsequent offers and the final outcome. This can lead to suboptimal decisions, as we might settle for less favorable terms simply because of the initial anchor. Cognitive biases highlight the limitations of our rationality. They show us that our decision-making processes are not always as logical and objective as we might like to believe. They remind us that our perceptions are shaped not only by objective reality, but also by our own subjective experiences, beliefs, and expectations. This interplay between reality and perception can create a complex web of influences that shape our thoughts and actions. By becoming aware of these biases, we can learn to mitigate their influence and make more objective and informed decisions. Understanding cognitive biases is the first step towards recognizing their impact on our lives and taking steps to counteract them. This awareness can lead to better decision-making, improved problem-solving, and a more accurate understanding of the world around us.